And I'm a second-year BA.
Second-year BA student.
My name is Anati. I'm studying Bachelor of Arts in Law.
Really? Mahlangu?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Cindy Dada. I'm doing my final year. I'm a performance arts student.
I'm Jeremiah Mdonga and I'm currently unemployed. I'm a product of the Wits University. I studied drama.
I'm Tamsanga, third year, Bachelor of Dramatic Arts.
Fumani Mweke, studying a BA PVA.
Angelina Mofokeng, second year, Bachelor of Arts in Dramatic Arts.
Melissa Munna Kotla, fourth year Dramatic Arts.
Thank you.
Start Lali, fourth year Dramatic Arts.
So how do you guys feel about the strike in general? Like, from your perspective, I know that you're pro-striking, and what is the cause? Why are you striking?
Well, I feel like the strike that's happening today and the disruption that's been caused at the university today is needed because that's the only way that the university will listen. If we disrupt the system, if we disrupt the mechanisms and how it works, because we've protested before and the university has never really listened, but disrupting the functioning of this university might actually get management to listen.
Basically, we're fighting here because a lot of our students, brothers and sisters, are being excluded by Wits unjustly. And I can speak from a personal experience of having friends who are studying at Wits who have been kicked out. So I think it's a very important thing that your students stand in solidarity against the system which does not only want to exclude people on the basis of academics but also financially. Now what we're fighting now is a system that is saying 10% of the fees must be increased next year, and you're saying no to that completely.
Hope for the strike that can bring down the fees, which is upfront fee payment, and the percentage that they're planning to increase the fees on the 10.5% is ridiculous. I mean, it cannot be that fees increase more than 10%, right? And we as SRC, we're not given enough information to counter-attack or to argue. We fought. However, the Finco committee said, okay, look, the best thing is to increase it to 9.9, which we're not happy because it's unfair. Because people who pay that thing, by the way, those students who are middle class, they don't afford fees. However, they're not poor enough, understand? So they don't get enough stars, they don't get bursaries, but they're just here, understand? So they suffer a lot.
And then next year they can't even come back because they can't go to pay fees.
Do you guys mind if we can just get your perspective on this entire strike?
Yes, we'll give you our perspective.
You mind?
Well, we don't mind.
Fees are increasing by 10.5%. How much is 10.5%? Registration was already 9,800 and something this year. How much is it going to be next year? All of us are affected by this. It doesn't matter what color you are, male, female, black, white. Everybody's affected by this.
I believe in what they do because when we were here, this was a liberal institution. Rao back then, which was the old UJ, that was the apartheid institution. This was the liberal institution, and we had our voices heard. But with the increase of fees, it seems like they're no longer liberal. It's a capitalist agenda to kick out the guys who can't afford, keep it niche market, you know what I mean?
So what are you guys hoping to achieve from this?
We can't have a 10.5 hike in the fees when already NAFSIS is not increasing by that much. Per annum, I think NAFSIS increases by only 5%, meaning that this increase at the university is double that, meaning that the money that students that are on NAFSIS get will be depleted again, and they will not be able to afford to pay for themselves even on NAFSIS. So this cannot happen. We are saying to this university, this cannot happen. People's lives are being endangered because we're all here to get an education, and we know that an education is the only way to make it in this world.
Can I ask, what do you guys actually expect from the university? What do you guys want the university to do about this?
Take down fees. They should take down registration fees. They should take down fees in general. They say that we want to listen to what you have to say. You come there, you tell them, this is ridiculous. You can't increase the fees by this much. Then they listen to you. But what happens? The following year, boom. It goes ahead. Nothing gets solved. So the only way is to do this, frustrate them.
The government is speaking about getting people in. I think we need business solutions. You spoke about raising $1 million. I think we need more of those kind of solutions as opposed to strikes. How many strikes have we had after the new constitution? Probably even more than before. I don't know. But
So,
I think
so
the
could you say that
strategies need to.
you think that this strike is pointless?
No,
in some
it's not
sense?
pointless, but the conviction behind the strike is pointless.
That
So now I'm from the 80s. I'm actually an alumni at Wits. When I came on, I couldn't come in because all the entrances were closed out. Right? When I came here, and I saw a shy group of people walking down, and they were afraid to even zawala. It seemed as if they were not sure of what they stand for.
You know what? I think this strike will only be a success if students come together in numbers. We will not be heard if some students are sitting in their rooms right now. If some students are in their labs right now rehearsing, when the very same students will be frustrated beginning of the year because they can't afford to pay for the registration fees. Especially this system frustrates all of us. But if we don't stand together, if we keep saying it does not affect me, it only affects Palisa, we will never achieve anything.
You spoke of education. How do you feel about missing classes due to the strike?
How do I feel about missing classes?
Yeah.
I mean, as I said before, in order for the university to listen to us, we have to disrupt how it functions. Because I mean, what use is, and people may say it's close to exams, but what use is there writing exams when I'm not going to be able to come back next year and carry on with my studies? Because at the end of the day, fine, I got good marks and I passed, but no one is going to accept a half graduate or a person who was not able to complete their graduate degree. So for me, missing class is a non-issue.
So by disrupting the functioning of the school, you think you're
No,
gonna get
bullshit.
something heard?
No, there is no disruption of the school of anything.
tell you.
At a point in time where a bunch of men and women are comfortable sitting on the 11th floor in suits, they don't come and listen to us, then we're forced to take this action. I don't buy the shit that, no, you're wasting our precious time, or no, I can't access
It's because we've been talking.
No,
we've been saying.
talking.
We've been saying. But
So
let's
if you don't
listen.
listen, we're gonna force you to listen.
Asking Wits to be reasonable with the increases. If they're not reasonable with the increases, we're expecting them to find more students who are underprivileged. Because what will happen from this is that it's not going to only affect students who are not self-funding, it's going to affect students who are self-funding as well. Because a lot of us now have to take out loans and all of that, beginning of the year. And bear in mind, some of us come from families where we have one parent, some of us come from environments where our parents are literally saving up for registration fee. So us not being able to access education because of a financial disadvantage surely should be a constitutional infringement on our right to education.
But a lot of people are complaining that why are the students striking? The fact that we are subjected to that in the first place, it's a very sad thing that there's something that needs to happen for something to happen. Freedom is not even, freedom is a delusion for me, in a sense that if you don't have financial freedom, you are basically screwed.
What I say is that we're hoping that if we do frustrate the system right now, we're hoping that they'll listen. And then they'll realize as well the effect that it's having on us. We're not sitting out here not in class because we enjoy it. Or because we're crazy. Or because we're animals. We're here because we want them to listen.
And if nothing gets done by the varsity, are you going to go do another strike or what's going on?
We're not giving down. We're not backing down.
Personally, I also believe that if we have to shut this place down, if it means we don't have education for the next 2 weeks, if it means you scrap exams to get this done, then that's what we're going to do. Because we can't delay. We can't delay.
No, at the end of the day, you must ask, is that a bank? Or is that an institution trying to provide education?
Daily, I feel that this is marginalization at its biggest sense, because already being at this university means that you're in the top 1% in the world, meaning that education is privileged, which should not be something that is happening at this moment. So the strike is needed, it needed to happen, and if needs be, we will continue to strike, because that is the only way that the university will listen to our cry. Now we are making our voices heard.